Hey guys, it's Rachel, and as you can see, I am in a new setting. So I am now going to be filming in my room, which is really cool because I've never had that opportunity before. I always filmed in our office, but I painted my room so the lighting would be a lot better, and I got the computer put in my room, so now I can start filming in here. So I hope you guys like the background. The decor and stuff probably will change over the next few months, but for the most part, it's going to stay the same. Also, if my lighting looks just slightly darker on this side, one of my lights broke because I have one on each side. So that will be fixed very soon, probably within the next 1 or 2 videos. So just kind of bear with me on that. But today I'm going to be filming a Q&A video. I asked you guys on different social media websites to send in your questions. So I'm going to be answering them. So there are quite a few questions, and I don't want this video to be super long, so let's just get started. Okay, so the first question comes from Melinda Ward, and she said, I live in Hickory, North Carolina. What city or town are you from? If you don't mind giving out that information, if so, what general area? Just curious, since I'm a North Carolina girl too. Well, I think it's very cool that you live in North Carolina as well. I always think it's super interesting to find different YouTubers who are from North Carolina. I'm not going to give out my town just because it's really small. But as far as like general area, I live in like the Piedmont Triad area, and if this helps at all, I live like an hour and a half from Charlotte and about an hour from Raleigh. So I don't know if that helped, but hopefully it did. Next question is from Lollypaws, I think, and they asked me 3 different questions. They said, how old are you? I am 15. I will be 16 in less than 2 months. What grade are you in? I will be going into the 11th grade. And do you have a boyfriend? No, I do not have a boyfriend, and I am perfectly okay with that. I am very happy, so I'm alright with that. The next question is from Kat Terrell, I think. And they said, if you could pick anywhere to live in the USA, where would you live? I would probably either live in New York, California, or Florida. I would want to live in New York just because it's very fast-paced, and that's kind of more my style. Where I live, it's very country and not fast-paced, and I just don't like it. California, I've never been to. Oh, New York I have been to, by the way. I went earlier this year. It was great. California I've never been to, but I don't know, just the thought of living in California just kind of makes me happy, so I would definitely want to visit there and possibly live there someday. And Florida I love because of Disney World. I love Disney World. My parents are from Florida, so I just kind of grew up going to Disney World, and I really didn't appreciate it until recently because so many of my friends have never been before, and that was just so weird for me because, you know, I've been so many times. So I would definitely be totally cool with living in Florida because it has Disney World, and my grandparents live there, so that'd be cool too. The next question is from Brianna Nicole, and she said, how are you so confident? What advice would you give to girls and guys who aren't confident in themselves? And then she said, P.S. I think you're super pretty and I love your channel. Thank you very much. That is very nice of you. For confidence, that's like a really hard question. I mean, there are times, I guess I come off on camera as very confident, and I probably come off that way in real life. But there are obviously times when I don't feel so confident. But I would say what really helps me is to surround yourself in things that you love doing and people that you love spending time with and people that are going to bring you up rather than bring you down. I know for me, being involved in like theater and band really helps me because, you know, when you're on stage and you hear like the audience's reaction to jokes you're saying or to your songs that you're playing, it just kind of makes you feel good. And if someone is like making fun of you or something, just don't listen to them because A, they are either jealous, or B, they're not confident and they don't have a very high self-esteem. So definitely just find things that make you happy and people that make you happy and stay with those. The next question is from Stix1115, and they said, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? And then they also said, what's your favorite band or song or music in general? Some of my favorite YouTubers are Megan and Liz. That's a picture of me and Megan and Liz back there. That's the first time we met. That was 2 years ago in November, which is kind of weird. I've met them 3 times, and I actually have an interview with them. So you should go check that out if you haven't seen it. Also, I really love Morgan, obviously. I've watched Morgan's videos for forever, so now that we're friends, it's kind of cool for me, I guess. Also, I really like Megan Rosette and Tanya Burr and 11th Gorgeous. I really like Joey Graceffa and Luke Connard. and Broadway.com's YouTube channel, because I'm a really big musical theater geek, and yeah, I really like the Epitome Degrassi YouTube channel because I'm a huge Degrassi fan, so anything like that. I really enjoy watching bloopers of like my favorite TV shows just because I think they're funny, so yeah, hope that kind of helped. And if you haven't seen any of those people, then you should go check them out because maybe you'll like them too. And then for the favorite band, song, or music in general, I really like all genres of music except for country. The only country song I have really, really fallen in love with is Cruise, and I like the remix. I mean, Taylor Swift and like Carrie Underwood and stuff like that is okay, but I mean, Taylor Swift really doesn't sing country music anymore. It's more pop, so yeah. And surprisingly, I am a really, really big rap music fan. If I met Drake or like Kanye West or Lil Wayne, I would be totally starstruck because I love rap music and like Nicki Minaj. So yeah, I really like that. And my favorite song of the moment is probably either I Don't Care or We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus, and then Iconopop is We Don't Care. I Don't Care. I Don't Care. And yeah, I know those songs are both really stupid, but they're so catchy, and I'm just a sucker for catchy songs. So the next question is from Delaney Schaefer. I think that's how you say it. Sorry if I said it wrong. And they said, who do you want to win the Nick's Face Awards now that Morgan is not in it anymore? That is a good question because obviously I was voting for Morgan, but now that she is no longer in the competition, I'll probably vote for Loving Lauren X, I think her username is. I am subscribed to her on YouTube, and I actually could have met her in New York, but I just didn't. I mean, I saw her there, but I just didn't go up to her, so I'll probably vote for her. The next question is from Dreaming of Books 9, and they said, is your hair color natural? If not, what color do you dye it? It's so pretty. Well, thank you very much. I got my hair dyed back in January, and I haven't gotten it dyed since. It was a lot darker, but it's faded a lot, so this isn't quite my natural color. It's a bit darker. My natural color is kind of a light blondie brown, more on the brown side, and it's a really dull color, so yeah, it's just kind of boring. I don't know. But it has red and brown in it. I can't really notice the red, but my friends always point out the red in my hair. But if you watch my vlog video, and like the first clip, I guess something with the lighting made my hair look like orange, and it was really weird. But thank you for saying that you like my hair. They also asked another question, and they said that they have been wanting to travel to the Outer Banks, and do I have any advice of places to go? I'm dying to go to Wilmington because it's the setting for my favorite show, One Tree Hill. To be completely honest, I have never been to the Outer Banks. I've been to North Carolina beaches twice in my life. I went to Topsail, I really don't know how you say it, last October, September, I don't know. And then I went to Wilmington last May. And Topsail was really boring, so I probably wouldn't recommend going there. Although we did go to an aquarium. I guess that was kind of in the Outer Banks. You had to like cross over this big bridge, and it takes you to like an island, and I went to an aquarium there, so that was cool. But Wilmington is a really, really cool town. I didn't know One Tree Hill was set there, but I don't watch that show, so that's probably why. It is basically an older town with a lot of shops and stuff. So yeah, I mean, you might enjoy it since your favorite TV show is filmed there. I know I'm kind of like that with my shows. I want to go to where they are set, so maybe you would enjoy it. I live about 3 hours away from that part of North Carolina, so I tend to go to Myrtle Beach, which is in South Carolina, just because it's like the same distance and there's a lot more to do, so yeah. The last question I'm going to answer is from Twitter, and it's from @1drose_, and she said, when did you first get into makeup? That's a great question. I probably first started wearing makeup when I was in like 7th grade, and I used to wear like this CoverGirl foundation before the clean foundation was existent. It was the one before that, and came in like the same glass bottle with the CoverGirl powder and CoverGirl mascara, and that's like all I wore. And then the summer before my freshman year of high school, I discovered beauty videos on YouTube, and I got really, really into them, and then I really wanted to buy high-end makeup. And I remember one day I was at TJ Maxx, and they had e.l.f. there, and I was like, Mom, this is good makeup. So I bought some e.l.f. makeup, and I actually still have the palette I bought. I bought some other stuff too, but I bought this palette, and I really, really enjoyed it. I used this color a lot, this one that has hit pan, and I actually wore this eyeshadow palette to my brother's wedding that December. And then with my Christmas money that year, I went and bought MAC makeup, and most people go to MAC for the first time and they buy like 1 or 2 things. No, I bought 7 because I'm an excessive person, and I thought it was necessary to buy like 1 of everything. And then I remember that January, I bought the Naked 2 palette, and then it just kind of grew from there. I wasn't very good at makeup at first. I thought I was, but I wasn't. But I feel like I've gotten a lot better. I think I have gotten a lot better. I guess you could be the judge of that if you go back and watch my older videos. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got into makeup. So thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you'd like to see more Q&A videos from me. I'm also I don't know what to name this. So if you have any good name suggestions for my Q&A videos, you can comment those below. Also comment with any video requests. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.